Hello, you lovely lot, and welcome back to this vlog, holiday reading vlog. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but it's a reading vlog, and I'm on holiday. So that's what that is. So I am using this holiday as a chance for me to try and get as much read as I can. So I am doing the magical readathon this month, which I did an announcement video or like TBR video for, so I'll link it somewhere up the top for you guys. And I am actually doing okay with it. So far we've read more this month than I have in any other month this year, so we're doing excellent. I just finished Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, and this was the book that I was supposed to read without my feet touching the floor. So nice and easy, super quick, did some of it by the pool and then read some of it by the beach. And it is so cute. So I gave this one 5 stars, obviously. And I really enjoyed this one. I think I enjoyed this one more than the second one, but this one was so cute. I kind of feel like it needed maybe to have trigger warnings. There was stuff in here that I found personally like quite triggering and would like to have known about it before going into it. There was very similar situations to situations that I've been in, so I think that's probably why it was so triggering for me. I just feel like it needed a content warning. But having said that, it is so cute. It's so adorable. Nick is so precious and he's just the best boyfriend. I love it. I love it so much. I'm sorry that I'm itching my face a lot because I currently have sun cream on, ready to go down by the pool again. But I just wanted to check in. So I've finished Heartstopper, so 1 book down. So today we tried to go down by the beach to watch the sunrise, and it was so cloudy that the sun rose, but we didn't see it because it was just so incredibly cloudy. I ended up listening to a lot of the audiobook that I was listening to, and that is Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young. I want to say it's Adrian Young, but if I'm incorrect, I'll pop it on screen. Can't remember what prompt it was for, so I'm hoping Future Mahsa will pop in and help me out. Hello, Future Mahsa here. I can confirm that Spells for Forgetting was for the prompt of bookseller recommendation. So it was supposed to be a book that is recommended to you by a bookseller, and I saw a bookseller recommending it to someone else in the comments of another video, and so I just took it because I had it and I needed to read it, and I am so pleased that I did that. So back to you. Thanks, Future Mahsa. So I listened to Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young because I knew that I was going to be so busy before we left, and I just wanted to have one that I could just like have in while I was doing sunbathing or whatever. And I actually didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was brilliant. I was hooked in on the mystery and trying to figure out what was going on, and I thought I had it at one point and then I definitely didn't. So I was just really enjoying it. I was really in the story with them, and I've never really listened to fiction like audiobooks. I usually do non-fiction audiobooks, but I really enjoyed it, and it was like a full cast reading, and I think that's why I really loved it. I think I gave it 5 stars? Again, I'll correct myself. I think I gave it 5 stars. I loved everything. It's this mystery of a girl who's been murdered, and then 14 years later, the guy who was accused of murdering her comes back, and all the secrets of this tiny little town, tiny little like island all start to come out, and the island's a little bit magical, it's a little bit witchy, and it's like a really like fall autumnal read. So I think I definitely read it too early. If you want something like a little bit mystery, a little bit magic, a little bit like whodunit sort of vibes, then would recommend Spells for Forgetting and would recommend it for the autumnal months. But it was really good. My only issue with that, I would say, is the ending. I'm trying really hard not to spoil anything here. So the ending, obviously, like, things are revealed at the end, and I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I wanted more from the ending before it sort of ended. If you've read it, you might know what I mean. I don't really know how to explain it further than that without giving everything away. Just things are revealed, but I wanted more of the aftermath of the reveal. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else at all whatsoever. And that brings us to now. I'm fully aware that I'm filming all of the speaky parts to then add in between all of the clips that I've gotten, but I managed to see the sunrise today. It was magical, it was stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, all of the things. And I am now reading Red, White and Royal Blue. So I needed to read a book with red on the cover, and originally I think I was going to go for A Dowry of Blood. I think that's what it's called, can't quite remember, which is kind of like a Wives of Dracula retelling sort of thing. But then I knew that Red, White and Royal Blue was going to come out on Amazon in August, and I desperately wanted to watch it, but I wanted to read the book first. So I went out and I bought Red, White and Royal Blue, and the only book that they had like 2 days before I flew out was the special Waterstones edition, which has a lot of red on the cover, so it all worked out really well for me. So I am early on into it, not going to give away spoilers, so I'm only, I think, like 1 or 2 chapters in. The chapters are very long. I am enjoying it, but I don't know how I feel about like third-person stories. I'd rather it be told kind of like from the perspective of the person. First person? That would be first person, I believe. So yeah, so it's taking a little while to get into because of that, and because everything else that I've been consuming in the last month has all been very much like first person. So I am going to head to the pool and hopefully get some more reading done. I will obviously get more clips of the holiday just to insert, and I'll probably end up wrapping this vlog up when I get home, because I imagine I'll be getting some reading done on the plane and in the airport and that kind of thing. So stay tuned for updates. Day. We are about to check out in about half an hour, 45 minutes ish. We have a very poorly person just in the background there. He's very ill. He got very sick yesterday and is just not well, so good thing we're flying home today. I haven't really gotten any further into we are on page 36. I'm like that far into Red, White and Royal Blue. I don't know why I'm struggling to get into it. I don't know why it's taking me a little bit longer to actually start caring about them. I think I might have like accidentally skim read some of the beginning because I don't know who some of the characters are. So I might have to go back and reread, which is ridiculous because I'm only like 30 pages in. It's just taking a little bit longer to get into it. And I think I'm finding Alex a little bit annoying at the minute. He's just a little bit irksome. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I will update you as we go, and I should hopefully be getting some reading done on the plane home. And I will probably check back in once we're back in sunny, hot Newcastle. See you then. Hello, so back home, back in the UK, and I have finally finished Red, White and Royal Blue, and I loved it so much. I'm just obsessed with it, just read it so quickly. Like once I got into it, I just read it so fast. I absolutely adored it. I don't know why I was struggling to get into it early on, but it was so good. It was just perfect. It was so cute, so fluffy, a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm like, is it YA? Is it not YA? But it was so amazing. So for those of you that haven't read it, it is about the president's son and the Prince of England, and they basically cause an international incident. So they have to pretend to be friends and pretend that they're getting along. And in pretending to be friends and getting along and, you know, going from rivals to friends to lovers, and it's incredible. And there's like a lot of deeper things that happen. They have to deal with like a lot of like homophobia and that kind of thing. But I just loved that book so much. And I ended up giving it 5 stars, obviously, if that wasn't obvious by me rambling about how much I loved it, which makes it, what, 5-star reads in a row, which makes me immediately nervous because I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, where's this reading slump that is quite clearly imminent because I keep reading books that I love? So yeah, absolutely adored the book. But then we watched the film, and there is now an adaptation of it on Amazon Prime by the name of Red, White and Royal Blue. And I just, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the film, but I just feel like the film is missing so much of the heart of the book. They changed so much of it that I was just like, what is the point? You've basically, the book is about these two characters falling in love, yes, but they're part of this much richer world. There's so much more happening around them. And I just feel like we completely lost that in the book. We didn't have a lot of the characters that I would say are major parts of the story. They weren't in it. Alex's sister was not in it, which I was just like, what is happening? Why is what did his sister ever do to you to get kicked out of the adaptation? So yeah, I don't know. I'm still processing the film. I did enjoy it, and it was nice to see some of like the cute bits come to life. I wish that the film was spicier. I'm just gonna put this out there. I do wish that the film was spicier, just because the book is spicier. So it just makes sense for the film to be on the same level as the book, but it wasn't. It was just, I don't know. I'm like, what do you think they're doing in the stables? Because they're not smiling at each other. Like, come on, my dudes. Anyway, book, 5 out of 5. Perfect, spectacular, adorable, loved it. Film, still deciding. It's probably like a solid 3.5. But there you go. Thanks for watching this video. It was a little bit chaotic, and upon editing it, it does seem to be cats. That's basically all the footage that I got from my holiday, is sunrises and cats. So I hope you enjoyed both sunrises and cats. It was a little bit chaotic, but thank you for watching this video. I don't think I'm going to finish the reading challenge. I don't think the magical readathon is going to get finished, given that Currently it's the 31st of August and I think I still have 3 more books to read. But I gave it a good go, and honestly it motivated me to read a lot more than I usually would have. And I read more books this month than I have done practically every other month of the year so far, so I'm really happy with it. I'm really pleased. I discovered books that I absolutely adored and loved, so 10 out of 10. Amazing. Good job, Magical Readathon, I guess. But anyway, I am rambling. I'm gonna go. Thanks again for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big ol' thumbs up. And please consider subscribing if you want to see more chaos like this. And I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye!